it is, man. Make sure you tune in every Monday and every Friday at 9 p.m. Teed Up with Tee Lynn. You understand? It's going to be live on the gram, YouTube, Facebook, all that good stuff, man. If you're an artist, you need to book your slots. Yes, sir. Go ahead and get your flyers made. You need mixtape covers. You need promo. You need anything. Hey, you need to see Teed Up with Tee Lynn, man. It's going to get real crazy this year. You already know that new podcast going all the way up. And guess who's sponsoring the first one? Yep, that's right. DJ Rio and Rich Talk. Hey, man, if you ain't know, now you know. Teed Up with Tee Lynn. Every Monday, every Friday, 9 p.m. New heat, new bangers, new artists, new interviews. Hey. We doing a new thing, baby. Out here.
And it's Teed Up with Tee Lynn, and tonight we have MC Homey D, all the way from Ontario, Canada. So I want everybody to give a big shout out to Homey D. How you doing
MC
tonight,
Homey.
Homey D?
Good. MC Homey D in the place to be. Thanks, T. Lee.
Let's get this started. We've already got quite a few views already coming on here. That's what's up.
Oh yeah. Peeps
Everybody
are
that's
watching,
on
man.
here, go ahead, take a moment and share this feed, share it into groups, share it to your friends.
The people know.
Invite
Homey
your
D in the
friends to
place
come
to
on.
be. What's up?
All right, so let's go ahead and start with how did you get on the journey into your career?
Into what? Hip hop and freestyling and all that kind of stuff.
Yes, sir.
My parents moved us to Holland, Amsterdam when I was 10 years old. And by the time I was like 13 years old, all the old kids wanted to get to know me. And that's when was it the Fat Boys beat, like old beatboxing, Fat Boys, the hip hop basically got me into it. That's what made me relate to them guys, and I loved it, so I followed it. And it went from all the way on to moving to back to Canada when I was 15 years old, and that's when the Chronic album dropped, and that's when we all started getting into hip hop. Dr. Dre started freestyling, and I was the guy trying to learn all the lyrics to every single song just so I can go to the party and start freestyling them, rapping them, just like the guys on, like, just like Dre, just like Snoop, just like all those guys. And I've been like that since I'm 15 years old. So that's what started me in it all.
What's the challenges that you've come to face so far?
Well, I just started doing these freestyles last November and posting them on Facebook, and everyone started liking them, and it started blowing up. And the struggles is trying to write a rhyme, trying to actually put a track together that someone's gonna like, and is it gonna be what I like? Because hip hop is a love, man. That's what I used to love. But it's the party, the rock of the party, like Dr. Dre always said. Something to vibe to, something to ride to. So that's my struggle, is trying to get something that everybody's like loving, somebody rides you, put in your truck and you can bump it. That's what I'm trying to do.
You're from, where are you originally from?
Ontario, Canada. Born and raised,
But you've
Georgetown. I
been
was
a little
born.
bit everywhere, haven't you?
Yeah, moved to Holland, Amsterdam, came back, and then when I was 19 to 21, moved out to Whistler, BC. Jody Dennis, you were out there with me, a bunch of my friends, and snowboarded. Met a couple cool people out there. Even hung out with Ryan Reynolds at the Amsterdam Cafe, and moved back home to Ontario. Moved back out to Vancouver, and even came back from Kelowna, BC, which is our Kelowna A, we call it. That's our California up here in Canada. D Price is out there, and back here in Canada again now, and doing this, man. And then COVID hit, right? So it's hard for everybody, but it's fun doing this and being able to do this and shout out.
I think that this is going to be a really, 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 really good interview.
Yeah, it's pretty
Me
cool,
and him has
man.
already talked a little bit.
Well, it's
We've already
just, I've
chatted a
been
little
doing it.
bit.
Yeah,
I appreciate your music. I
thank
appreciate. I've
you.
heard a little something just a second ago, and
That
hearing a
was my
little bit.
first
Well,
track ever recorded. Yeah,
we're going to let everybody listen to it here in a little bit.
yeah,
Um,
my first track, Jay Nix.
what is some things that you would advise a new artist that's starting this career?
Just be yourself, be real. First off, you have to have your head clear. You have to be honest. You have to be loyal. You have to have respect. That's what I learned from the hip hop game. Like, if anything, it's respect. It's loyalty. You can't, disperse from it. That's why I haven't been able to do anything up until now, because I've done some things in my life and I regret it. But I built up and I've changed it. I'm being nice to everybody every day. You know what I mean? Do something nice. Do something you're scared of. Just be real. And that's what hip hop's taught me. And I've come to that point at 44 years old. So it could take that long, but that's where I'm at. That's one thing I say. Just be real to what you believe in. And it's working out for me, right?
I totally agree with that. Um, Being of an older generation, do you find it particularly a little bit more difficult for you as an artist, or do you think it's
100%.
you think so?
I think so, because I have a couple buddies I hang out with who are like 26 years old and we freestyle, but I'm always the old guy, right? Like, oh, the old guy with the gray goatee, like, like, oh, you just never, you can't do it, but you can do it, right? You don't, doesn't matter what they think, because when you're 44 years old, where are you going to be? What are you going to do, right? You got to give it your all. And I really don't care what anybody has to say, because I'm making it happen for myself. And that is what everybody can do. I think so.
It's I don't think dreams should end just because you have an age. Like I don't think dreams don't die. They don't get old. They
Nope.
don't. So
You see it on those
just
shows like America's Got Talent. Those old people come out, the young ones come out, but everybody's got
mm,
something to say or something to give. Your legacy. I don't want to. I don't want. I have a lot of friends leave this world. I don't want to leave this world out doing something. And Tupac always said it: "Leave your verse." I got one verse, and that's what I'm trying to do.
and that's how you gotta do. That's how you gotta be.
Keep it, man.
Um,
Here we go.
for
Right?
everybody, we got people starting to comment. There's another artist that I'm going to be interviewing shortly. I think I'm interviewing him
Go
Monday.
for it. Yeah, man. Give it you got. I'll listen to it. I'll
Exactly.
watch every interview, man. I can't wait to see everybody. I got
Make sure you share this, Joe.
share it up, Joe. Homie D in
JC.
the place. Canadian Chronic, Supersonic.
Make sure people you gotta keep. If y'all want to comment, if y'all want to ask him a question, go ahead, drop it in the comments, and I'll be sure to make sure he sees it. Um. Anyway, tell me a little bit about your aspects of music going forward from now. Like, what exactly are you trying to accomplish? Like, are
Um,
you trying to be a independent artist, or you trying to be under a record label? What are you trying to do with that?
I started J Nick's Records just because he's been with me since day one. I want to rap. I want to make music. I want to make music that people love. I mean, I got Dre hanging on my wall over here. I got DMX over here, Method Man. I listen to all the old school hip hop daily just to get that influence. I'll walk the streets with my headphones on and my dog just to get back to what the realness is. And that's I just want to make some good rhymes. I want to be a lyricist, and I think I got it. I've been doing these freestyles and they're working out. So I want to be a rapper, man. I just want to make some good music. Pink Floyd.
um, what's the project that you've been recently working on?
I got a mixtape, Quality Control. Thanks for asking that. It's from my boy Vic. It's called Who Got Next. And you can put some songs on there. And I think when they put it out, no matter how many views you get, depending on that, who knows, right? and that's putting me out there. And then something like this is putting me out there as well. I'm working on called Knock 'Em Out the Box, Knicks, and I'm working on Blast Off, which is 2 tracks. And I got Knock 'Em Out the Box recorded my first night in the studio the other night, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm going, guys, and I hope everybody loves it and follows me and listens to my dope beats.
You got a comment there. They want to know if you're going to be playing live anywhere soon.
Yes, I got performance for Coast to Coast actually dropping November 6th. November 6th, the Walla Lounge in Toronto, Ontario. That'll be my next performance. And Coast to Coast, you can win that. And then if you win, if you do really good, you move on and go to Miami for $50,000. So I'm into that one as well.
The Coast to Coast, I'll be talking to them a lot. They've been explaining to me how they are doing a lot of things online lately, because of COVID.
Yeah, that's how I got on with them.
Oh yeah, and I like Coast to Coast. They're pretty cool people. They'll actually talk to you.
Yeah,
They are not. They take time and talk to you.
Yeah, they
So he be constantly sending me messages on Instagram. He's like, "So what's the new question today?" I'm always questioning. I like to learn everything.
Knowledge.
And if they've got any ideas of doing something better, I'm so for it.
Yeah, let's do it. But how can we get these guys known? How do you get known? I can't go sell mixtapes in the corner anymore. Nobody's got a tape deck, right?
No. You can't do that anymore. It's all digital. Everything's online anyway. So when COVID happened, everybody basically understood that we gotta do this a different way. We gotta take control in a different way. And it's just been, I know it's been mind-boggling for everybody. Like, it's just effed everybody's mind up. So like nobody knows what they're doing because they are like, we can't do showcases, we can't do this, we can't do that. JC wants to know if you are on Spotify.
Not yet. No, I just have a YouTube channel right now. I have 136 subscribers. Like I'm just starting this, and I'm trying to get on there. I don't have a full track yet, and that's why I'm in the studio. So once I get all these tracks out on mixtape, which is QC, quality control, and let's see where it goes from there, right? Because I got a wicked studio.
You got more subscribers than I do on YouTube, and you saying you're just starting this?
Just started. We just got my YouTube channel in March. And I put it out to my friends. I'm trying to do everything myself. And again, this helps me get out there, right? J Nix Records on YouTube, man.
Exactly.
It's all freestyle up to this point too. So now that I'm writing stuff and getting better and producing beats, I got my friend Joey Lang. He's on board producer. My buddy Dylan Price, he's my manager. We're trying to do it, and I want everybody involved in it, especially you guys, especially hip hop heads, man. Let's make some real tracks.
Absolutely. If you're just now coming to my channel on YouTube, please go ahead and subscribe to me and give me a like. It helps with the algorithm, whatever word it is. I'll never be able to say it because I'm too big on country.
Blow us up. Let's go.
Make sure you share it too. Invite other people to come like my channel.
I'll help you out.
Give me that love.
Yeah, let's have some love, man. That's what it's all about. Every day, man.
It's about that love.
I look at you, I say, Tee Lynn, have I told you how awesome you are lately? Because you're pretty awesome, girl. And that just puts a smile on your face because that's how we all have to be, right? Just
absolutely.
Be awesome, man.
Absolutely.
Be awesome, man. My mom always said, live the life you love and love the life you live. And that you know what? Boom. I love hip hop, so I'm gonna be a hip hop artist.
And I'm status. I'm unapologetically who I am, and this is me, and I will always be who I am.
Yes, I is who I is, and I be who I be. Right? Try to do what you do.
So tell me some of the hardest things that you've had to learn within this industry.
I don't know. I don't know how to answer that, actually. I started being Homey D when I was 15 years old. So I always got looked at as like, because the way NWA was looked at, the way that Dre was looked at, the way, baggy pants and all that, I was discriminated. So the cops even, you always dealt with the same things that everybody dealt with. So the hardest thing was trying to be me up until now, trying to stay Homey D, trying to stay positive about it all, because everybody's all about hip hop now. Everyone's all about the same thing. And I see older people talking about hip hop, but back in the day when in 91, 92, when hip hop was not even real, nobody cared. And they looked at me differently, and I still get them looks. That's the hard part.
I think that now that the hip hop industry has became broken down into subgenres, off of it. Like there is the originality and authentic part, and then there's the trap, and then there's the pop rap, and then there's the different kinds of aspects of rap, and that now it's just swelling up to where some people are getting lost.
Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. I'm not lost, right? And that's what I think of my music. And what I'm trying to do is just be real, bring it back to the basics. I always say that, bring it back to the basics. You better face it, because it's just that's what I love, and that's what everybody loved. Because when DMX said this track will be bumping to 2003, it's still bumping. It's 2020, right? I don't
Exactly.
anything I've heard new from anybody. Mercury's, those guys. I'll not be listening to that in 10 years, man. I'll still be listening to DMX. I'll still be listening to Biggie, Naughty by Nature. You know what I mean? Mace, even for that matter. Big Pun, all those guys, all the realness. Method Man, Redman, Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with. That's the people I'll be listening to.
And that is exactly why you and I get along.
Right?
Bottom line.
Keep it real. Ice Cube, man. Like, let's get it real. Let's get it back to the basics, man. I'll grab my ghetto blast from my cardboard right now. I'll be back in now.
So I'm about to do that little put you on the spot deal that I told you don't be surprised with. Can you freestyle something to me right now?
Check it out. I'm teed up. Grab me a 9 iron. I'm meet up. Give me a Bernie Eagle. I'm coming through tomorrow. Beanie Siegel was illegal, and now I'm gonna do it right. Homie D, yeah, I keep it tight. I'm in North Carolina, right on the borderline. Me and T, we keeps it fine. I'm gonna drop one line, one time. Oh shit, am I even a caller 9? Drop a dime? I think not. But if everybody proceeds, I proceed to blaze the spot. I'm Homie D, lyrically known to rock the microphone. I freestyle all night long. Bring it along, come around. That's all I got.
I think you did pretty damn good. That was pretty damn good. Who thinks that was pretty damn good? Give me a thumbs up. Give them a good thumbs up.
Nobody's even watching me, man. I suck.
Do you have an email for people so if like artists that is watching this would like to collaborate or anything with you?
Yeah, you can get a hold of me at jnixrecords@gmail.com.
Okay. Do you have a website yet?
No website yet. I actually just talked to my buddy last night about that. So I'm trying to get that going. Again, everything's starting for me here.
You do know that I do websites, right?
Perfect. Then we'll chat tomorrow morning. I'll holla.
And I do graphics as well if you need a logo.
I need everything. I'm trying to just blow up my hood, Orangeville, Kelowna, BC, everybody, all my friends. Everybody's coming up with me if I'm going, because that's real. That's hip hop.
Yep, exactly. So we've already said about the advice. Is there anything at all that's been derogatory that this industry has made you feel like I don't want to be a part of it no more?
This is kind of probably gonna cause some conflict, but it's hard to say the names like Mercury's and people like that just don't want me to be part of the rap game. I watch them on Sway 45. I watch them, and they're trying to be rappers and Classified. I love Classified, man. Canadian rapper #1, man. He represents Canada. He's a lyricist. But there's people that get into the game that, to me, doesn't seem real. And I don't want to get into certain names and stuff like that. But yeah, it upsets me that people just get into the game because of their image, right?
Yeah. I think that sometimes when we get into this industry, we come to find out people are not as real as they have claimed.
Yeah. You know where you're from,
And
what you're about, what you represent.
exactly. I always stayed, and the reason why people deal with me the most is because of my morals and my ethics.
Yeah.
And I try to always do what's right and correct when
And
it
help.
comes to that. And when you build up to be the person that they see that in, then nothing can mess with you. You know, no
No.
matter what you do.
People will
But
proceed to try to make you out to be something that you're not, but it turns out you're somebody better than what you thought, right?
yep, true. Um, we got a lot of people coming in on YouTube. I'm really, really happy about that.
Oh, really?
Make sure you subscribe, everyone, and give it
That's
a
cool,
like.
man.
When you do that, this one recording will go up to the top.
Yeah. Well, we deserve
Um.
that because it's real. It's
Anyway,
real.
again, it's teed up. I'm on here every Monday and Friday, people, 9 p.m.
Tee it up. I wish I had my golf tee right now because I was going to bring a golf tee out and be like, I'm teeing it up with Tee Lynn. I'm knocking it out the park, right?
um. So, what's your plans in 3 months, 3 years, and 3 decades?
3 months, 3 years, 3 decades. To be number one. No, no. I just want to be chilling with my peeps up in BC, driving a 64 Impala, bouncing down the road, listening to Tee Lynn pumping one of my tracks. That's where I want to be. Happy with my family and my friends. That's all I want to be. I don't need no more than that, man. And a couple of respects and a little shout out in the heart. That'd be cool. And the next interview with you, because I'm having a lot of fun right now. Thank you, T.
I'm glad. I appreciate it. I was glad to do this. I know when the first day we met, I'm like, bear with me. I'm trying to recoup my
Yeah.
life because I was hijacked.
I just got hijacked on Facebook. I'm like, babe, I told you how awesome you are. Focus. You got this, right? And you're like, you get a little encouragement from your friends because all your friends were posting, relax, girl, you got this. What do you need from me? Everybody comes in and helps each other out, and we can get through this together.
Oh, yeah.
Man.
Yeah. And
here
I
we are
appreciate
right now.
everybody that reached out to try to help me out. I was like, I got to go live. And my Facebook's been hijacked. So all my connects are like, and I can't find nobody. I was
Everybody
flipping out.
I'm like, yeah, I'm here. That's all you got, right?
Right. Mel says you're killing it.
Oh, Melly Mel. What's up, girl?
And then you got another happy face, and then you got Jenny
Hill. That's Jenny from the block.
Hill.
That's Jenny
Jenny
from the block.
She goes, one Homey D.
Yeah, one. She's like, one, Homey D, right?
Yeah.
Jenny from the block. She's got to be like, yo, one, Homey D. Right?
I'm so glad
that
everybody's
coming.
I said, I'm so glad everybody's coming on from YouTube because if nobody knew that eventually I'm not going to be going live on Facebook. I'll be going only live from YouTube. So when I get that subscription up, and Mike came on. Hey, Mike. He's what's up, boss lady.
I'm not a lady. You're talking to Tina. That's all right, man. Yeah, good, man.
Yeah. What's up, Mike? Go ahead and share this for me, Mike. Mike is an incredible sharer. If you got anything you need, you send it to Mike Savage.
Right here. Check it out, Mike. Mike on the mic.
Mike Savage, well, he will put it in every group he's got.
Yeah, man. Well, Mike seems cool, dog. Hook it up, man. Canadian.
He's a great promoter. He's actually my A&R for my record label.
Perfect. So you're gonna.
I have a record label, Rich Mogul Media Group and LLC. He said LOL. Yeah. I'm trying to make sure I get everybody's comments on here so everybody can see.
Love it, man. Thanks, guys. It's a great interview, man.
Who is your biggest influencer?
Influencer. My Tupac for sure, 100%. Treads from Naughty by Nature, big time. DMX as well. Method Man, Redman. I can keep going. Rock him, big time. You know what I mean? Even Cube, Lost Boys, Mob Deep, Big Pun. I listen to them all. I actually wrote down a bunch of names I was going to shout out, but every one of them, all old school hip hop. You name any track from the '90s, I can rap it off my heart. That's how much love I got for hip hop.
Who is your biggest cheerleader? Who's your biggest cheerleader?
Cheerleader?
Yeah.
Shit. Colin Duguid, right there with the big heart. No, Joey Lang. All my friends and family, to be honest with you, everybody that listens to my stuff and loves it, they've gotten me to this point because the love and respect that they're showing me, they're telling me to keep going. Where's your next video? And I'm like, oh my God, I didn't even know you watched it. So everybody, all my friends, everybody knows who you are. I'll shout you all out at the end of the show here. I got a list, don't worry. But that's my biggest. My mom's. Love you, Mom.
Do you have any kids?
No, I have a stepdaughter named Megan, and a stepson named Jacob, and actually another stepson named Nicky out in BC. So helped raise him for a little while, but he's my boy.
Are they any of them musically inclined?
Yeah, they like my raps, and she's 13, so that's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, definitely. And I mean, you're in the situation now that you're a role model, you know, because you've got these stepkids and they are
right?
looking up to you. So, with your music career, do you feel like that will show them some great qualities? What qualities would you say?
I had this competition the competition I got into right before March, and it was to write a 10-minute set. And that's when I first got into it. I'm like, oh my God, I got two weeks to write a 10-minute set and 3 tracks, write the rhymes, buy the beats. And I played that in the house all the time. And she was like, oh my God, because the beats were going. I repeatedly did it. And I won that competition. So for me to do that at 44 years old, I hope that inspires her to do what she wants to do in her life and fulfill it and go for it. And everybody else too, for that matter.
This industry can eat you up.
100%.
When you were at your lowest within the industry, like somebody effed you over or whatever, did you ever consider giving up at all?
No, not on freestyle. No, just kept going harder and harder. But every night, my girlfriend go to bed. I'd be in my garage freestyling, trying to be better, trying to come up with a better hook. That doesn't sound right. Just recording myself on the phone, trying to be better rhymer, trying to make something that can flow for 4 minutes and you can dance to or vibe to. No, it's not going to stop me. I'm going to keep going. Keep flowing.
Okay. I think we need to let them hear you now.
You want to hear the track?
Yeah. Go ahead and put that up.
All right, here we go. This is J Nix Records' first release. This one's for J Nix, man. Knock him out the box, Nix. Knock him. Yo, knock him out the box, Nix. Knock him. Yo, knock him out the box, Nix. Swing my left jab first and then come in with the right. Like Brian Mackey, man, I'll knock you straight out of sight. Big time fitness, can I get a witness? You can call the government greedy, a little superficial. Look what the industry did to Hapu Missile. I'm pissed, and I'll stab him with a pistol. Erase your identity faster than X, just catch a race with that wrist flow. Here to let you know is where I go, is where they take me. Up to the fans to make me. Fans will never break, make. Wanna do more? I'm in your living room every single Monday Night Raw. I used to sit in jail, hoping to prevail instead of nail some of the earth's finest green. Know what I mean? Yo, so here's to getting messed in the system and all that. Been in the system my whole life, don't even know what to call that. I got my mind on my money, my mind on my grind. I got my whole team cheering and they all right behind. It's a laid back track. I'm Homey D, lyrically known to rock 'em out, knock 'em out, knock 'em out. Knock 'em out the box, next. Knock 'em. Knock 'em, knock 'em. Yo, knock 'em out the box, next. Knock 'em, knock 'em, knock 'em. Yo, knock 'em out the box, next. Swing my left jab first and then come in with the right. Like Brian Mackey, man, I'll knock you straight out of sight. Big time fitness, can I get a witness? West Coast radio, straight from the radio. I'm done with the shit talk, I'm trying to do a grip. Fuck thinking you a boss, cause the bling from your wristwatch. Done with the shit. This shit's getting shit tossed. Check a 1-2, man. I'm Oski, keep it low key. I'm homie straight from Ovi. Consider myself an OG. Yo, European being who I am. Yo, smoked my first joint on a dam in Amsterdam. Damn, it was a good time. Never met Joey, might have never known the rock. So I kick it one time for the junglist. Hip hop masters. Back in Mayfield, me and Joey, yeah, we skip classes. Knock 'em out the box. Knock 'em out the box. Knock 'em out the box.
Do you have that already distributed out on platforms?
No, that was just the first recording that I wanted to record for tonight's actual interview, just to kind of give everybody an idea what's coming out. But it's going to be way better than that. My studio is working on it for me right now, so it'll be released on QC, Quality Control, mixtape at the end of the month.
There you go.
Pretty stoked.
Go ahead and
Thanks
tell
for
everybody
listening,
where
guys.
they can find you at. Where's all your social media platforms?
J Nix Records, so JAYNIX Records, all one word on YouTube. J Nix Records on Facebook, and that's all I have right at the moment.
You gotta get your Instagram, hun.
I do have Instagram actually. It's J Nix Records on Instagram as well. Sorry, my bad. My girlfriend sorted it out for me. Thanks,
Instagram, I'm gonna tell you right now, Instagram is where a lot of artists got to be these days.
I just I did the YouTube, Facebook, so I'm just kind of going over there. So maybe we can talk some more. You can help me out a little bit.
And Twitter. I hate Twitter. I despise Twitter.
So
but
cancel
I have
Twitter.
to have
X
it.
on the twits. No twits. No twits.
I have to have it though. It's a powerful thing to have when you're in this industry. Now, I do not go and tweet every day like I'm supposed to, but I do go once a month, and I schedule it. I schedule tweets all week, every month, once a month, once a week.
I'll do a freestyle.
I cannot
scheduling tweets all week, and I was sexual just reached the peak, and I'll just keep going from there.
Who's Q Dog?
It is Q Dog. Oh, it's with Q Dog's my friend Megan's best friend Q Dog. She's with my mom right now, back 40. Everyone's back 40, having beers around the campfire. We chilling out. That's what we do back here, man. Let's hang out with family, break bread, have fun, and love life. Tee
Okay, so you're gonna be releasing you have a specific date?
I don't have an exact date for the mixtape yet, but it's called Who's Got Next for Quality Control. And there's a couple slots left open, so I'm on there, and these 2 tracks are going to be released on that.
There's quite a bit of artists I have them in contact, so you need to hit them up.
Done. Anybody you guys wants to get hold of me, holla.
Some artists are more make sure they want to be able to make money, so they will not even touch a mixtape. But
I'll do whatever.
I understand that.
I think it's wicked, man. Mixtapes back in the day, we used to sell them on the block, right? So now I'm back on the mixtape. It's not really a tape, but hey, I'd go back on the block and sell mixtapes right now if I could. I want to bring it back to the old school, man.
I got a question. What's Did you do BMI or Ask Up there?
Where Kim? No.
Okay, so is it something different?
Give me more of an example of what you're talking about.
Like BMI and ASCAP is the your rights organizations for your music and your lyrics and things and your beats and so
I
forth.
don't. I've never heard of that up here in Canada. No, myself. Maybe
Oh
other artists
wow.
probably have, right? I don't. I don't personally know about that yet.
So is there any type of that's interesting. Any type of rights organization at all in Canada?
From what I know, from my knowledge of what I've been into, it's my big shots in Toronto. They do reviews on hip hop. That's kind of how you get your tracks out there. Every Friday night he'll put them on there and he'll review you, which is pretty cool. And he's got a little community from that going on. But that's as far as I've gotten.
Oh wow. That I mean, because here in the United States, everybody has to have either BMI or ASCAP to protect their rights as an artist.
Yeah, okay, I see what you mean. I don't know about that yet, so I don't have any of my rights protected. Plus, I haven't put anything real out there yet, but freestyles.
But you okay? Well, once you start doing that,
So
make
we
sure
need
you
to
look into
seriously sit
BMI
down
and
and talk,
ASCAP.
man, 'cause I don't want no one getting my rights taken, man.
Exactly. So don't be putting a lot of stuff
Christine.
out there.
Oh my God. I would have been lost, but all my rights would have been taken. My rights would have been revoked over here. Tee Lynn, you're hooking me up, girl. See, this is why you have these podcasts. Get your
Hey,
interview with T
and
right now, man. You're dope.
right now you I mean, with everybody being digitally, everybody really has to have a sound exchange because sound exchange monitors your rights that's being used like on Facebook,
Yeah.
YouTube, and that's how you get monetized.
Okay.
So
So
sound
again,
exchange and you have to have sound exchange and BMI or sound exchange and ASCAP. If you don't have you can't have both BMI and ASCAP. You have to have one or
so
the
is that
other.
on my manager Dylan Price to deal with, or my producer Joey
Yeah,
Lang? Because these guys got to better get to work. No,
you need to deal with it. You need
I
to
know.
deal
I'm
with it.
just
You need
joking.
to
I'm
get
just
that stuff
joking.
for
I'm just
yourself.
joking.
You
I
as an
am.
artist needs to take care of that.
I know. I'm doing it. We're on it, man.
Yeah, because I have a couple artists that I managed at one point, and they're like, "Why are you making me do this? Because it's your responsibility. Like
It is
I
your
am your manager, but
responsibility.
this part is not my responsibility. You have to have like a social security number or something like that. I don't know what it is in Canada. What is it?
It's
Is
social
it social
insurance
security
number.
number?
Six
It's
or
a,
9 digits.
yeah. You gotta have that number to get your BMI or ASCAP with.
And then you get everything taken care of. You're protected, so no one can take your shit.
Exactly. And I'm not going to deal with people's social security numbers. Y'all got to do it your damn selves.
555-705-555. That's your personal info. You can't give that out on TT, man.
Right. Like, let's not do that.
No, I'll keep that to myself. It's not 555, guys. Just don't write that down.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and let you give you some shout outs out.
Give me some shout outs. All right, man. I want to shout out my boy D Price first and foremost. Happy birthday to my boy D Price. My boy Joey Lang is my manager. Now, wait, do it again. Happy birthday, D Price. Yeah. And I want to say Matty Folkart, Brian Mackey, Big Time Fitness. Brian Mackey's in the Canadian Boxing Hall of Fame. Supposed to be in May 30th, but because of COVID, it's been a little bit put off. Jay Quest, Richie Croft. You know what? And my girlfriend, Milena, my stepdaughter, Megan, and my mom and my dad, my bro, Jeff, Steve, and my sis, and Jason Nicholson, man. And that's about it, Tila. And you. Thank you very much for this tonight,
Thank
man. I really
you.
appreciate it.
I'm so glad
Good
you came
job.
on with me tonight.
Canadian
This
Chronic,
is the
man.
way it's
Told you.
supposed to be.
Yeah, have fun with it. If you had to ask me when did you first start rapping, when I was 12. Not gonna
I think we did
happen.
that already.
Thank you
I
so
think
much,
we've done
Steve.
that already.
Yeah, we have. Thank you so much.
And I want to say thank you again. And everybody, please make sure you go and subscribe to my YouTube channel,
Mine too.
Tee Lynn TV. Unapologetically me. Go
Yeah,
to my
man.
fan page to Teed Up with Tee Lynn and make sure you like
Get
it.
up.
Invite all your friends to like my page.
Tub life, baby.
Um,
Tub life.
and Any more questions, anybody? I think you got a fist from Crystal.
Fist bump from C-Dub.
Yeah.
Done. Thanks, girl.
Okay, I kind of went out of that. Didn't mean to, but okay. I don't know what I did. Whatever. Okay. So that has been another episode of Teed Up with Tee Lynn. If you're an artist and you would like to get interviewed, be sure to go to my website, teedupwithteelynn.com. Leave a little comment there saying you want to get booked, and we will work on that. Also, if you are a sponsor and would like to sponsor one of these episodes, you can be a clothing brand. You can be a makeup brand. I don't care if you're a toilet paper brand. You can sponsor this episode. And episode just like this one. And we will go from there. And tonight, Homey D MC Homey D actually sponsored this one. So thank you again.
Homey D and J Mix Records will sponsor another one for you too, Tee Lynn.
There we go. And we're on here every Monday and Friday at 9 p.m. I have another show coming out on Wednesdays with a colleague of mine. Stay tuned for that one, because when me and his brain starts working, it's insane.
Insane in the membrane. Insane in the
we're quite a bit of a pair. But and if you want any graphics or need a website done, hit me up as well. I'm always on board to help everybody out. And again, this has been Teed Up with Tee Lynn, and I want to say good night and God bless to everybody.
Peace out, D-Mac. Love you, Tee Lynn.
Love you too.
Peace.